In the heart of the deep, lush forest, where sunlight barely touched the ground, a group of forest animals lived in harmony. The trees stood tall and proud, and the air was always fresh with the scent of pine and damp earth. Among these animals was a young rabbit named Hazel, who was known for her adventurous spirit. Hazel had always dreamed of exploring the forest beyond her home, where the trees grew even larger and the streams ran faster. One crisp morning, as Hazel hopped through the forest, she overheard a conversation between two old friends, Finn, the wise owl, and Thistle, the clever fox. They were discussing an ancient legend about a hidden glade deep within the forest, where the most beautiful and rare flowers bloomed, and the air sparkled with magic. The flowers of the hidden glade are said to bring peace to any creature that finds them, Finn explained. But the path is not easy. Only those who prove their courage and wisdom can reach it. Hazel's ears perked up. The thought of finding such a magical place filled her with excitement. I want to go, she thought. I can prove I have the courage. Hazel decided to ask Finn and Thistle if they would accompany her on the adventure. After all, with their wisdom and cunning, they were sure to help her succeed. After a moment of thought, the wise owl nodded. The journey will be difficult, but perhaps you are ready. We'll go together. The three set off the very next morning. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller, their trunks twisting and gnarled with age. The forest seemed darker, with vines thickening the air and the forest floor covered in moss. Soon, they reached their first challenge, a steep hill, slick with wet leaves and rocks. Hazel hesitated for a moment, but then Thistle, the fox, sprang into action. We must find a way up together. I will go first and scout the path. With quick, nimble steps, Thistle led the way, guiding them to secure footholds. Hazel followed carefully, using her strong hind legs to leap over the slippery rocks, and Finn perched overhead, giving advice as they climbed. When they reached the top, they were greeted by a magnificent view of the forest below. Hazel felt proud of herself for overcoming the first obstacle. One challenge down, she said with a smile. Many more to go. As they continued their journey, they reached a dark, shadowy forest where the air was thick and cold. The ground was covered with thorny bushes, and the path ahead was almost invisible. Hazel's heart raced. But Finn, the owl, had been to this part of the forest many times before. We must stay calm and follow the sounds of the forest, he said. The wind will guide us. Finn's keen eyes and sharp ears helped the group navigate through the thorns. Slowly, Hazel, Thistle, and Finn made their way through the dense, shadowy woods until they finally emerged into a peaceful clearing bathed in warm sunlight. At the center of the clearing, there it was, the hidden glade. The ground was blanketed with flowers of every color: purple, gold, red, and blue. The air shimmered with a soft, golden glow, and the flowers seemed to hum with energy. It was even more beautiful than Hazel had imagined. Hazel stepped forward, her eyes wide with wonder. She looked around at the flowers and the peaceful atmosphere, feeling a deep sense of calm. We made it, she whispered. We really made it. Finn and Thistle nodded, their faces filled with satisfaction. You did well, Hazel, Finn said. You showed great courage and perseverance, and you've learned that even the most difficult journey can be overcome when you work together. Thistle smiled. The magic of the hidden glade isn't just in the flowers, he said. It's in the friends we make along the way and the lessons we learn. Hazel smiled, her heart swelling with joy. She realized that the true treasure wasn't just the hidden glade. It was the strength and wisdom she had gained throughout the journey and the bond she had formed with Finn and Thistle. From that day on, Hazel, Finn, and Thistle often returned to the hidden glade, not only to admire the flowers, but to reflect on their adventure and the friendships that had made them stronger. And whenever Hazel looked at the flowers, she was reminded that with courage, wisdom, and the help of friends, any challenge could be overcome. I hope you enjoyed the story.